Okay, let's talk about tacos. Wait, no, I want you to feel the existential weight of taco night. Because if you're using the wrong tortilla, you're not just making a meal, you're committing a cultural crime. I'm not kidding. I recently tested 5 of the most popular store-bought corn tortilla brands, and the results? They changed how I think about this 2,000-year-old staple. Let me explain why most of us have been settling for mediocrity. First, let's address the elephant in the kitchen. Why do so many people default to Mission? It's everywhere. I get it. But convenience shouldn't be confused with quality. These tortillas are like the beige walls of the food world. They don't offend anyone, but they also don't do anything. They're the background singers of tortillas. Personally, I think that's dangerous because corn tortillas shouldn't be neutral, they're the main character. When I bit into Mission's version, I immediately noticed how they surrendered to heat. They toast beautifully soft, sure, but where's the fight? Where's the chew that makes your jaw remember it's alive? This brand proves that accessibility often kills soul. Now, let's talk about Guerrero. It's like Mission's slightly more interesting cousin who vacations in Tulum. Yes, it's got marginally more flavor, but not enough to justify the hype. What fascinates me here is the illusion of durability. These tortillas flex like they're doing yoga, but when you really test them with juicy barbacoa, they betray you. It made me question, why do we equate flexibility with quality? Is that like praising a novel for having nice paper? There's a deeper philosophical issue here about our expectations versus tradition. But hold on, when I tried La Banderita, something shifted. This brand gets the drama of texture. Straight from the pack, they're defiantly stiff. It's like they're saying, earn me. And when you toast them, they transform into these chewy, nutty revelations. What's fascinating is how this brand embraces imperfection. In an era of engineered food perfection, La Banderita feels artisanal by accident. I wonder if their slight inconsistency is actually a strength, like buying vintage jeans with natural fading instead of factory distressing. Here's where things got wild, cheese. I approached this brand with zero expectations. Tex-Mex chains don't exactly scream authenticity. But wow, these tortillas taste like they've been marinating in a taqueria's history. The nutty depth? Intoxicating. The problem? They're fragile, like edible parchment. This contradiction makes me think about fast food's complex relationship with quality. Is Chi-Chi's trying to atone for decades of questionable nacho platters? Or did some rogue corn enthusiast sneak into their factory at midnight? And now, the real MVP, Goya. Wait, Goya? The canned beans people? Exactly. This brand shattered every assumption. These tortillas have the heft of a handmade creation. When I bit into one, the crunch gave way to this miraculous bounciness. It's like they hired a team of food scientists to reverse engineer Abuela's kitchen magic. But here's the kicker, Goya isn't even trying to be a tortilla brand. That's what makes it brilliant. Sometimes greatness comes from outsiders who don't know they're supposed to play it safe. Let me zoom out for a second. What does this ranking really reveal? It's not just about tortillas, it's about how we consume culture. The top brands succeeded by embracing complexity and imperfection, while the bottom ones prioritized convenience. Isn't that the story of modern food? We're so busy optimizing that we forget the beauty of something that fights back a little. Next time you're at the store, ask yourself, do you want a vessel for your food, or a collaborator? Because when you choose a tortilla, you're not just making tacos, you're taking a side in a culinary debate that stretches back to the Aztecs. What's your go-to brand? Let me know in the comments, and be honest, even if it's Mission. We all have our guilty pleasures. But hey, maybe it's time to upgrade your taco game. After all, life's too short for boring bread.